Hello, my fire signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. So this is going to be for all my Aries, my Leo, and my Sagittarians. We're going to be focusing on July 18th to July 25th, but if you come across this outside of that time frame, of course, Spirit and the Creator are not limited by space or time. So if you were drawn here, trust your intuition and go ahead and listen to it. I'm sure there's a message for you. If you are listening to this between July 18th and July 25th, the big I think astrological thing that's happening that I want to mention is the full moon in Aquarius on July 23rd. And amazingly enough, we also have another full moon in Aquarius in August. And I mentioned that I'm putting out some Unity readings. So you'll see a playlist at the end of this video labeled Unity readings. And also I've by now have put out a full moon alert for the full moon for July 23rd. There'll also be a playlist about the full and new moon readings, pick a card readings at the end of the video as well. So enjoy those if you so wish. Really, what I love about the Aquarian moon is that it brings this energy. Aquarian energy is like this, has a strong concern for humanity, for community. And they have this characteristic or this energy that they're able to look at new ways of approaching things, new ways of doing things, new ways of interacting. And because of that, they have this objective view of others, so other people's actions, other people's views, other people's mindsets, those types of things. They're able to look at it more objectively. One of the wonderful things too that this full moon is going to be bringing is the knowledge of what we're truly thirsty for, because the Aquarians, they're the water bearers, and so in that vase they actually bring the waters that quench our thirst, and those are the living waters, which is the unconditional love of the Creator. So, that's what this moon is bringing, is this huge wave of unconditional love energy if we tap into that. So that's going to be a beautiful, event happening this week on July 23rd. So, chances are you're already feeling that, because usually a week before, a week after, depending on really how much water you have in your chart, you can start to feel a full moon, start dreaming crazy dreams up to a week before, and feel the energy up to a week after in a strong way. So be on the lookout. So we're going to start off by seeing what the Creator wants you to know about this week in general. We're going to use the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, and just to get the overall week, and then we'll pull some other cards to get some details. And one more time. All right, Creator, what do you want our fire signs to know about their week coming up, please? Okay, that is going to be the one. And you got the unicorn, yay! So infinite possibilities, and I love the artwork on this card. Got butterflies as well. And I'll try to have the glare and the shadow on there. And that's going to be too small for me to read, but at least you have it there, and then I'll read it. And it says, "You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary." Oh, I love that. So yeah, definitely that love energy is making itself known, for this week here. It talked about the magic of love surrounds you. And to connect to the beings on the other side. So the veil is going to be, thinner than normal as we move into the Aquarian energy. And then August, you have it again, the full moon. And then I believe the full moon in the month after that is Pisces. So it's even going to be thinner. So during this 3-month period, I really feel for you that you have this ability to really connect to the other side, connect to the Creator, to Spirit, the Holy Spirit, if that's your faith, your guardian angels and spirit guides, your loved ones who were on this lifetime with you and are on the other side, your ancestors, and any other, unicorns, fairies, butterflies, spiritual butterflies on the other side. There's a whole myriad of beings of unconditional love and light that that have been reaching out to you and talking to you. And this is a great kind of message for you to open up and take some time to get quiet and listen to the spirits of light. And because they have, of course, a wonderful message that they love you, which we all want to hear and desire to hear. But they also have guidance for you if you have questions about your life or questions just in general. So use them as your resource. And then let me read from the book here too. So the energy of this card is power, purity, protector, possibilities, enchantment, beauty, luck, travel, mystery, magic, master of transformation, of course with the butterflies, miracles, weather, and nature spirits. So yeah, I did feel about to really connect and listen to the spirits of light, getting out into nature, getting away from the busyness that draws our human mind in would be a great way to connect. So it says, unicorns have become a symbol for all that is magical, pure, and good. In medieval myth, it was a wild woodland creature that could cure the sick and purify water with a touch of its horn. Unicorns see beyond illusion and peer into the heart and true character of any person or situation. Unicorns make themselves known only to innocent and virtuous people. Negative energy has no place in the unicorn's world. Unicorns are protectors of the kind-hearted and nature spirits. They have the ability to travel between the seen and unseen dimensions. So if unicorns have crossed your path, you're headed for good luck. You have a formidable, pure energy guardian. If unicorn is your totem, you have a sharp intuition and are imaginative and creative. You love everything that is beautiful. Unicorn will shine a light on the magic that surrounds you. Unlike many people, you will be a believer because you have seen what they cannot. So listen for the tinkling of leaves like bells in the wind. Unicorn is approaching and blessings are near. Take a deep breath and let the spirit of unicorn fill you. Cross over between the realms like unicorn and bring back light, beauty, and truth. Unicorn energy can be your magic cloak. Like unicorn, you can go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. I love that phrase. And these cards come with some questions or statements that you can contemplate throughout the month if you so desire, if these resonate with you. There's 4. The first one is, has pessimism driven away the magic in your life? Number 2 is, have mean and controlling people dimmed your joy? Number 3 is, you need to travel to nature to be renewed. And number 4, don't let your light be dimmed by negativity. I believe that's everything. Yep. So a lot of beautiful messages there for you. This is a general reading, of course, so take what resonates with you, let the rest go. I just love this, connecting with nature, focus on that love energy that's available. Full moon, of course, always amplifies what you're feeling. So, whatever you're feeling this week is going to be woo. So if you focus on that love that's coming, that, the the unconditional love that quenches our thirst, not the external conditional love that leaves us thirsty, like Chinese food full of MSG, like American Chinese food anyway, that makes us thirstier and thirstier and not quenching our thirst. All right, next we're going to pull some cards here from the Everyday Tarot and to see the additional messages the Creator has for you for this week, all you fire signs. But yeah, you definitely have the possibilities, endless possibilities here, infinite possibilities, and one of them is to choose to feel and ride that wave of unconditional love that's coming this week. All right, Creator, what else do you want our fire signs to know for this week coming up, please? Okay, those two. Any others? Okay, what else do you want them to know? Okay. And I know these cards look tiny in comparison. These are huge cards, and these are a mini deck, so you're not losing your mind. They really are small here. All right, so we'll start with this one here. Yep, you've got the star, which is beautiful. This represents Aquarius, and they're the water bears. So amazingly enough, this is exactly what we're talking about with the water bear bringing this, both the, quenching to our emotions, which is the water, and to the earth, which is our physical outside world. So just know that there's this hope that comes with this card, but the unconditional love energy is just flowing in. And so, just a huge, huge validation and confirmation that yes, the love and hope is so possible for you this week. You just have to tap into it because it's available there both inside and outside of you. So I love that. I love doing all of it, live, so you can see how the cards make themselves known and how Spirit and the Creator speak through, through these. And I know when I grew up, in the Christian faith, we were always told that, tarot cards and stuff were of the devil and that they were dark and evil. And of course, over time that my belief about them changed because I opened up to the Creator, and during that process, these came across my path, and I was like, wait a minute, and the Creator was like, anything in this world, it's like a knife. A knife can be used to cut bread, to, cut up vegetables and release people from bondage and, all this stuff. And it's wonderful stuff, but also can use to, kill people. And so it depends on whose hand it is in that brings it. So I'm not sure why that was just brought up now, but so there you go. Creator, why limit the Creator? The possibilities are infinite if we allow the Creator to speak to us through any source, right? And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is all about the outside world and doing the work and the job. So this really is an encouragement this week to keep going. You're learning, you're doing your work, you're being productive, you're putting out a lot of pentacles here, and don't limit yourself. If you aren't enjoying your work and your job and you want something new, then I really feel that listening and I mentioned before, connecting to all those beautiful beings on the other side, they have guidance for you. So if you don't know what to do next and you're unhappy and you don't feel like you're living your dream or you don't feel abundant in your life, then I really feel reaching out to your support team on the other side will allow you, one, to feel that love and peace and allow you to clear your head, to see things more clearly and to hear other options that you might be overlooking already. So I really feel that, this would be a great week for you to get out away from everything, so you can get outside that limited beliefs and limited option mentality out there, because there are, like I said, infinite possibilities that are out there for you. It's just you're locked into believing, oh, this is how it has to be. This is the kind of job I need, or this is what I need to be doing. When you're like, well, there might be other options, but because we're all the shoulds and supposed tos and need tos and have tos in life are so noisy. Sometimes we get so distracted we can't see something that's right there in front of us. Yep. So you got the Page of Pentacles, which is new messages about coming in the outside world, new beginnings, new opportunities, blah blah blah. Exactly what I was just talking about with that. The Page, is almost, can be looked at like childlike, and this feeling that comes with this card is like almost like the first days of school, where you have no idea what's out there, and it's exciting, and you're around a lot of people your same situation, and so you bond together. And I just feel like there's this new feeling, this excitement, like a child, children in general don't know any better about no, that's not possible, but we get to screw them up, right? And say, oh no, don't take chances, do what's safe. And this mentality is like, when you do what you always did, you get what you always got, so try something new. Yep, and you got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing. This whole wheel I love is it brings us knowledge. And the Fool card is the 0 card, and it's what we that's our soul before we jump down here into this this world, this physical world, and incarnate as a human. And we look at the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is like these are the possibilities, of what can happen in life. And we go, okay, well, I want this life because look, all the stuff that is definitely going to happen into it, and then all the things that are possibilities that can happen within all that time frame. And so this is all about the change, that life is always changing, things, but it's not out of control. It's not like a train that's, no one's driving and it's like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? We're going to derail or something. The drama train is going to derail. And it's like, no, everything is ordered exactly and perfectly for the experience that we chose before we came down here. So the wheel is always turning, as the wheel turns. It's like a soap opera, right? But it's always turning. And we're here up on top, so we get to choose how we deal with stuff. We get to choose what everything means, and are we going to resist it or flow with it? And if we resist it, then we better hang on, because as this turns, we're like, we're going to fall off. But if we stay in step with it, kind of like, someone that's, if you've ever seen the river logging, where they'll have this, people stand on top of the log and you have to try to stay on top of it as it starts to turn in the water, and then people get out of control. Well, if we stay in step with as it turns, then we just go with the flow, and it's awesome. But sometimes we're like, oh my gosh, and we hang on, and then we're like, okay, I'll still stay walking now. So that's what I really feel is just, you get to choose whatever comes. The 10 here represents endings and new beginnings. So just know that this week you have this world of possibilities happening. Just tune in to that unconditional love, and you'll feel safe, because when you realize that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things, what more do you need? Everything else is extra. So it takes kind of the stress off of Am I going to be making enough? Am I going to have everything I think I need and should and have to have and supposed to have? And it makes you able to see the truth. And that's what this quenching water does for you, is it allows you to see what it is truly that will make you feel whole and fulfilled and complete. Whereas everything else before, all those supposed to things, like, oh, that job is supposed to make me happy. That person is supposed to make me happy. All these possessions are supposed to make me happy. No, not yet. Maybe more, maybe more, maybe more. But those things won't, because those things aren't eternal. Those things aren't what you're looking for. This living water in these bowls here and those vessels from the Aquarian is what is coming for you. So I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week. Just know every second of this week you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and I love you too. You take care now.